Hello, gamers. Hello, gamers. Hello, Master of Command gamers. All right. This is round 2 of another brutal run. Another brutal run today, boys. Why is my screen black? Black. All right. New campaign. Yeah, I was going to go France. I haven't unlocked the other compositions yet. I would love to unlock the King's Household because French heavy cavalry is so good right now. Don't know about this one. Gonna have to get these achievements, which if I'm playing on brutal, like I can't get these. Not yet anyway. So we're going to be playing the Lower Rhine Army. And also we're playing the King of France, so we can field massive armies supported by renowned heavy cavalry, excelling and sweeping overwhelming assaults. Yet these great hosts are plagued by a fragile morale, and the strain of supplying so many men is worsened by poor logistics, as corruption and lavish spending drain resources. So yeah, France was historically at this time period not that great. I will pull up a primary source for this, right? So let's get my display capture going and let's have a look at a primary source here. So ancient regime, France. You can see here that France doesn't think highly of themselves in this time period. Even, let's just find that image. Where is it? It's not even there. Oh, there it is. As you can see there, that is a primary source. A pre-revolutionary cartoon showing the Third Estate carrying on his back the Second Estate. So this is the clergy, and this is the nobility, and these are the peasants. So, and you can see that this is not I'm pretty sure this is not pro-British propaganda, but, you know, this is a perception of the time of France. You know, the peasants just having the other estates on their back and just destroying them. So that is what we're dealing with in this game. Like, probably probably a funny faction, right? So we'll get... Oh, I've got to fix up my screen there. Let me just adjust it real quick. Maybe I make myself smaller so you can see a bit. No, a little bigger. I want to show myself to the world. All right. So what we got? So we got insult in mass. So melee damage +1 per regiment in your army. To be honest, guys, I'm not a huge fan with meleeing with raw recruits because melee is always about morale and charge and melee stats. And as you can see here, our raw recruits are kind of garbage. Well, they're not garbage, but hello, @Play2. Good luck. Really enjoyed your shorts in this game. Thanks very much. Yeah, I've been making a lot of shorts. They're pretty cool. I hope they're entertaining. Anyway, so we got raw recruits and 30 morale. So compare that to the Russians that we played earlier. The Russians have a little bit better morale, and also, you know, everyone else just has better morale than us in terms of the recruits. We also have pretty poor accuracy. So, but we're a little bit better than the Russian peasants that we were fighting with earlier. And we also have some cavalry. And you can see there, like, it's not too bad. French provincial cavalry, not that bad. We also have some spirit rations, some cheese rations, some large haversacks, and also the military treatise Follard, charge +6. I'm not going to be charging a lot with this army at the beginning, only when I've completely just annihilated the morale. That's when you do lots of charging. We also have a commander here, fierce, melee damage 10%. Maybe I will be charging because that's a good trait. 10% melee damage, fierce. We also have 15% stamina, pretty decent. And our new new brigade cost is negative 25%. The grand levy, or levy? Yeah, levy. Grand levy. So that means we can amass an army very quickly as France, which makes sense because their armies were huge. And also, but our officers cost 1,000 daily. So we're actually going to be we're going to be losing money. So you have to be careful about our money. So I don't know if that's like per officer. I'm pretty sure that's per officer. So that's going to be costing us a lot of money. And yeah, we're going to be playing, they changed the difficulty modifiers. So this would be brutal. Yeah, that's brutal. So as you can see here, these two modifiers, like the other ones I'm not too concerned about, but these two here, and enemy campaign movement speed 30%, they're just gonna run us down, as I said in my previous stream. So you have to do force march all the time, and also inaccurate reports, which makes the armies basically bigger. Okay, now I have to enable historical rivals this time. So let's make sure. So we're fighting our historical rivals in the 7 Years' War were Britain and Austria. So let's enable them. Now, I don't like fighting Britain. We can also fight Prussia. It says fought Britain and Prussia during the 7 Years' War. So we're going to enable Prussia as well. Now, I'm really scared of Britain because their shooting is just so good. Okay, and we've got to basically charge them down, I think. These two I can deal with. Habsburg Monarchy and Kingdom of Prussia. So that is totally doable. Okay, and we're going to go now. I've practiced this run off stream, and I've had a good, start in my other off stream gameplay. So this might be good for us. And also there's been a lot of changes, so I might get murked here because there's some new changes. They're nerfing artillery, so it's going to be interesting. We can reinforce Swabia, which is a German province in southern Germany. Alsace-Lorraine. Oh, so what do we get here? Oh, blitz, 20%. Oh, that might be useful. 20% move speed in forced march stance, but we have negative 10% in campaign visibility in forced march. So that's a nice trade-off. We also get, this one gives us +8 ammunition daily, but we lose 1 money. That could be useful as well, because just having a passive resource you get is pretty good. And we also have light infantry tactics, so +15%. Again, I'm not sure if France has good light infantry. I know they do have some. They have chasseurs, which is pretty decent. But this isn't really an army that you want to focus light infantry on. Right now, I think there was an update that made them... They got nerfed recently, so light infantry might not be as good. But we do get the French Gentleman Cavalry. What a name. French Gentleman Cavalry. Which is really good. 35 charge and 50 melee just for a level 1 unit. Like, that's pretty good. So it's either one of these two. These are actually... All these three are pretty good. But as France, we want to be speccing into cav. And heavy cav if possible. So maybe we want to take this one because we get the French Royal Cavalry, which is, I think, a step below like the best one. So if we can just reinforce 4 outposts, we're going to get amazing cavalry in the start of the game. So maybe we'll choose this one, reinforce Swabia. We'll be fighting the Austrians, the Habsburg monarchy near, Swabia. And you can see the map here is very nice. I wish they would add the PLC and Sweden. There's talk of a new nation coming, guys. So it could be, I think it's going to be America, like that. I think it's going to be America, or maybe it's going to be, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the new faction is going to be. But yep, we'll choose Swabia to the Swabian lands. And I love the new screens. You can see that all my French troops are in white. Let's go. Okay, so we've got these items to give out. So our Irish Fusiliers, they're better in melee. So we want to give all the charge items to our melee dudes. We get +6 morale with these haversacks, so that's going to be useful to keep our recruits fighting for as long as possible. And hopefully I don't get jumped at the start of the game. That's totally a thing that can happen in this game, is that you get jumped by 3 or 4 armies. That can happen. So we're going to try and spread out our charge stats a little bit, like our items, so we can give everyone a buff. And we also have our French provincial cavalry. Let's get started. Let's see what we roll. General, your army stands at the frontier. Yes. All right, let's see what we rolled here. Oh, my speed's a bit low. Let me enable the music. Don't want it too loud. I love the music in this game. Some people say it's repetitive, but it's like classical music. How can it be repetitive? Okay, so we got some decent towns here. Hey, got some good modifiers. What's that called? Item hub, trade hub. Sorry, battlefield. Oh, that's annoying. So recruiting here might be a bit annoying. So you might have to go to the next town. We also have our outposts. They're a bit strung out. Because if we want to get our outposts, we have to go down here. That's going to be difficult to get our heavy cavalry. And also we have some debuffs down here. What an interesting map. So the strategy we could do is go down here. Or we can go through these roads and take the more, I would say, the more better farming approach, where we farm up XP. But here we might get less stuff. At Plateau says, issue with Poland is it effectively didn't exist by the time of the 7 Years' War. Defunct country. Yeah. The Polish partitions. I think they still fought. Like it was a bad country, obviously. So yeah, they got partitioned like 3 times by Russia and who else was it? Austria, Prussia. Yeah. They got partitioned heavily. Basically, it was a land grab. But I'm pretty sure they fought a little bit. Not a lot, but yeah. I just think it would be interesting, like as a minor faction you could fight. Okay, so I think 2 choices here. But then I risk being killed by enemy armies on the way here, because the enemy armies do come off the side of the map. So I'm going to go for the safest approach. Because at the beginning of the game, you're very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. Alright, so we're fighting Austrians. This is a good roll. So I think we'll just try and find some good cover and shoot them down. We have better accuracy, so we're just going to be winning the engagement through shooting. Yeah, I love the 7 Wars as a period. I don't have many books on it, but I want to get more books. But I already have a ton of history books I've got to read anyway, so I just don't have the time for it, unfortunately, but I do know my basics. All right, so what an interesting location here. So I think, and also we got to think I think they're going to just charge us straight up, because Griffin's changed it where the AI is not going to sit in their ass all the time. So I think advancing, this is hard because I don't think I'll make it in time to this nice cover spot here. Look, I think we just go forward and we're going to go into attack columns or marching column because they have no artillery, so we should be fine. Everyone forgets to do this, eh? March columns are very important to get into locations on the map. And also, I always forget, but we want to take off our bayonets because that gives us a slight accuracy buff. And someone like told me about that, eh? I'm like, oh, okay. I actually forgot it existed. All right, that should be good. Now I might speed up the game here because I think this is going to be a very good engagement for us. But I don't know, I like to take it slow because I want to try and reduce the amount of casualties I take. Put on 2 times speed. They also have some cavalry, so we're going to keep our cavalry in reserve because our cavalry should be better than theirs. Let's compare the stats real quick of the oh no, this is a pretty decent cav. So 22 to 29. So yeah, we have better cavalry because they have we have 33, they have 29 melee. So in the long run, we will win the engagement. All right. So we actually might make it to the town. That's pretty huge. Oh no, I misclicked. Oh. I misclicked. Alright, here we go. This town will give us some nice cover. But they might get some cover from those fences there. The Austrian Empire. And they're running too, they're running. So that might be pretty good. Alright, we're going to get in range soon, so we're going to form up. We'll try and get on this fence line. I'm so happy they don't have RDA. So happy. Artie's still strong. Even though it's nerfed, like, it's still a strong thing. Alright, our Irish Fusiliers are forming up. We'll focus this unit because it has less cover. Get our general forward. Yeah, we're going to try and... I'll put them on the side here a bit. And then we got some Austrian infantry on our left. Speed up a game a little bit because I think we're going to murk them, but we'll see what happens. Oh, they're walking away. What the heck? Guess we're going to shoot this unit now. Because, like, I like this game because every move you make is a slow. So you got to, like, make decisions about, you know, do you want to form up now or do you want to, like, maneuver, right? And usually once your unit's engaged, you can't really take them out, like take them out of the fight. Because if you do, then you're going to show your back to the enemy. Now this is really good for us because they're not in cover. We're going to stretch out our line a bit here so we get more guns trained on the enemy. Might be advantageous to flank around. Our Irish Fusiliers, 80 kills to 37. So France is not actually too bad. And we're getting some nice kills here. They're very close to us. They're winded. Now I actually want you to focus that unit. Who cares about that unit on the hill? No, I don't want you like that. No, that's not a good position. Alright, we're going to charge soon. Let's give them the charge. Give them cold steel. I didn't know Irish troops were in the French army. Hey, that's a new thing I know that Ireland does not like England at all, so that does make sense. Also Scotland as well. We'll charge in. The Irish coming in. If we can, I want to focus that unit down. And we'll charge our cavalry in. Just mop them up. Our attack column here isn't formed up yet, but I want this unit gone. And now we're just going to roll up their line. We're a bit of disadvantage here because they're on a hill a bit. I think we'll charge these dudes because they're routing. We'll get some kills with our cavalry because that gives us XP. Well, here come the enemy cav. Shoot them now! Shoot them now! Shoot them now! Turn off volley fire. And this game gets really micro intense, even with the small battles, man. Jeez, if you want to like do this. Whoa! Get our general in there. Now cav. Alright, so we've routed that unit. We're going to turn around and face this unit. The Austrian cav has been annihilated. So this unit is still operational. We'll get some kills, more XP. Now this unit here is still giving up a fight, but... Okay, so we need to bring our general over here. One of our units is low morale. Try and use the road so we get more movement speed. I basically, yeah, they're gone. Wow, look at this. A trail of bodies, man. Like, that's so morbid, eh? As like you cut them down. One like a sound effect I like is you hear like the swoosh of the sabers, like the rattle of the sabers. Like it's just, I love the sound design in this game. Some people say they don't like the musket sounds at all. I like the musket sounds, they sound appropriate. I guess it's just personal preference on that front. Our cavalry are tired. Maybe I just charge them right now, yeah. Clean this up. And get our general forward and charge. I barely took any casualties, as you can see my battle status. So this is going pretty good for us. Again, it's the first battle, it's going to be easy. There we go. But that allows us to get more money, allows us to recruit more troops, which is what we want as France, because our, you know, general foot sloggers are not as good as everyone else's, at least in the beginning. So yeah, we inflicted 1,000 casualties. Thanks, French Mark. Hope to see more campaigns from you, buddy. I think I'll take the veterancy. Yeah, because I didn't take too many losses. The French Empire. Oh, we got Potsdam muskets. We'll give that to our, oh no, we got lamb pattern muskets. So they actually have a decent musket already. And we'll replenish our troops. Who will get the better musket? Someone who has the highest accuracy. There we go. You've got medicinal herbs. That's going to be really good, isn't it? This is always a good item, eh? Medicinal herbs. 20% casualties restored. Like, that's really good. Especially if you get into a bad fight, you know. We have better reload speed and stamina. So that might go maybe on our Irish Fusiliers, but then again, not really a shooting unit, this one. I like to use them for melee. And we got more medicinal herbs. That is great. Oh, but I can't give them... Do I want to swap out the cheese, man? Yeah, whatever. We'll swap out the cheese. We got so much cheese, man. It makes sense because we're French, bro. We got this. We got pocket Bibles, so negative 5% to and fire damage received. Oh, that's pretty good. Can we put this on these dudes? Yep. Wonderful. And I think I can't give the cheese to anyone else, so probably sell this. Oh no. There we go. The cheese raises morale among the troops. We're out of ammo, so we might need to find some more. All right, let's go. Marching down the road. Go for the slum. Drummer boys, do we take them in? Wow. Oh, what we get here. I don't know, this one's a charging one. I can't remember what the foreign musicians give me, so I might just take the excellent field musicians. They give me better morale, so that's actually all right for France. So who's going to get this excellent, like, legendary item, right? Give it to our more high-level recruits. Or... No, I can't go on cavalry, unfortunately. Makes sense, though. Let's see what we can get here. Need to buy some ammo. I think I saw an enemy army. Wait. Oh, it was just a slum. Luckily, you're not running into enemy armies yet. I could buy Royal Recruits, but this is an expensive place. Like 1k for French Hussars, that's a scam. What a huge scam, man. Sell some loot here. Now, I could buy some items here, just in case I encounter an enemy army. Replenish our ammo there. We've got plenty of food. Oh, there's 12 pounders here. but I've heard that 12 pounders has been nerfed. So maybe it's better to go for 6 pounders because you're more accurate. Or howitzers. Don't know. Haven't tested that yet. I think we'll go to the next town. Because, yeah, this pool right here is pretty terrible. We're pretty good for now. Let's hopefully don't encounter anything on the way. That's really huge. We'll go to this battlefield instead of that slum. Okay. I think I could take that if I'm careful. Alright. 8,000 men to my 6,400. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. I should be able to win this if they're just peasants. Oh, okay. Well, this one might be difficult, actually. I thought it was going to be all peasants, eh? That's not good. Man, that difficulty modifier that adds an extra troop, man. Jeez. See how it goes. They might just sit there, right? I don't know. They might just sit there. But Griffin's changed the game a little bit, so maybe they're not going to sit there. They also had some Arty, but Arty's been nerfed. So I won't be getting like lit up by Arty as much, hopefully. Oh, a nice hill there. Could also hang out in this town. Let's hang out. Hang out, boys. So it's either this massive hill here or this town. I think I'll take the town. Because the town's going to give me more cover. And the town's the best cover in the game, I'm pretty sure. And cover's been buffed recently. So, I'm going to try it out. Try and get everyone... I think this will be difficult. If they don't attack me, it's going to be hard. Again, having that town at the beginning that has pretty a trash pool of units to recruit from severely hampered me, I think. I could have bought some items, but I like to get more troops. I think we'll put my main dudes, like the best dudes, in the center. Let's see if we can spread out here a bit. As you can see here, when you like move them to like a different angle, they have to like shift the entire line. It just slows them down. So once they're moving, they're moving. Like you have to keep them still, or you know, keep them going forward. It's not like other games where you can just turn on a dime, you know. Maybe I can try and snipe their arty with the cav. We also going to make full use of our general here. I think the general gameplay will be very good here. Because they're going to be buffing our morale. We need everything there. Now, I think we do have cover here, so I'm going to form up. They are coming forward, I think. No, they're just standing there. Maybe we'll have to march up. We'll see what happens. It's a shame because I have a really good position here. We'll just see what happens, and if they don't move, I'm gonna move. Oh no, they're moving. They're moving. Come to me, pretties. Come to me. See, the arty is going a bit forward here. So maybe if I can just sneak in there. Maybe. Oh, our line's a bit crooked here. The advantage of France is that you have lots of men in your individual units, 1,600. Usually other armies, they have around 1,400. Yeah, so we have more men available to us. We'll see if they come a bit forward here. We don't want to get shot down though. Oh, they're trying to shoot me? What are they doing? And they're also 6-pounders, so that can do some damage to us. But I don't know. Artie's been nerfed, so we'll see what happens. They're firing at my cav. Okay, so I lost 13 dudes, so that's still a hefty chunk. Maybe I just bait them with the cav. I'm gonna try and bait them with the cav. See if that does something. We're in decent cover, so it should be fine. Maybe I anchor here, but then you know, on my flank there. Come on, take the bait. Don't want to run. Take the bait. They're coming forward. I'm hoping we can just tank the shots. What's our shooting compared to theirs? Okay, so they do have some decent shooting, so but we have cover, so it should be fine. Our main units here have cover. Now they don't have any cav, so it might be good to go around. French provincial cavalry. Because this will ward off a couple of units here. Wow, those dudes are really long range. Oh no, they're in cover. Hoping I can win this battle. There's a lot of enemy units here. We do have some better items on some of our units. The arty is... We are baiting one unit off, which is good. Okay. Maybe I try and move up here. See, my cav is doing a good job just warding off one enemy unit. That is huge, right? If I can just... Yeah, wow, look at this. So I'm not inflicting a lot of there, so they're gonna have to hold out a little bit. So the AI is moving into cover. But I'm winning in the center here. As you can see, the casualty ratios in the center are better. If I can just move up here, take some shots on this single unit here. We'll get everyone focusing fire this unit, I think. As you see, that's a huge, I'm just baiting one unit. Oh, we also got to take off our bayonets, I forgot about that. Oh well, I don't think the AI takes off bayonets, so it's not too bad. Oh no, one of our units is taking some morale damage, unfortunately. We'll bring our general over there. I think we'll charge in soon. Yeah, we need to start dealing with these enemy forces. Alright, we'll charge in. Get into attack column and move in. Can we get in before the volley? Okay, cool. Our general's here. Giving some morale there. Their arty is freely open. They're firing at us though. The enemy arty. Okay, cool. Give them cold steel. Yeah, our general here has to help out, I think. Now, can our cav get in there? They're surviving. They're surviving. The arty shots. Get our general in there to break this unit. Okay, our units here are tired. That's okay. We're going to shatter this unit with our general. Don't want them coming back. Our cav is almost there. Come on. Now, I think our general has to go over here because we're losing morale over there. And our cavalry is just mopping up. We also need to get our cavalry over here to deal with this. Finish them off. Get off volley fire, actually. Need to start shooting right now. Oh no, our recruits over here are taking a beating. We'll take a volley, then charge. Oh, look at that volley, man. They're almost routing. Gotta make sure this unit does not come back. Oh shit, we took a bit of a hit there. We gotta charge now. Charge, 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 charge. G Willie says, is it better than modded Empire Total War? Not sure about buying yet. I've played modded Empire Total War and I think this is better. The AI is a little bit better. And, you know, I just like games that are like Ultimate General. And I think, for me, I don't like Total War. That's why it's not on the channel, because there's a lot of mechanics I don't like about Total War. That's just my personal preference, though. It's definitely worth it if you're an 18th century fan. Absolutely worth it. Especially about the 7 Years' War. Like, there's not many games. It's like 1 or 2 games about the 7 Years' War. One by the person... There's one by the person that... by the developer that made Grand Tactician. That's the only one I know of at the moment. And another one, I think. I can't remember. Imperial Glory or something. Yeah. That's Napoleonic, though. Now, I think... Yeah, we're still going to keep shooting here. Because our units there are a bit tired, eh? Winded. We'll charge this unit down. We don't want that coming back. Now, we still have a lot to deal with here. Now, we've got to get our weight of numbers in there. Because right now, these Royal Recruits, man, they've taken a beating. And if I pull them back, they're just going to get shot in the back, so... And they'll just rout further. So I think we're going to anchor here and move up. Could also charge, but they're not like... They're still kind of full morale. They're also in some decent cover. Our cavalry is getting some good XP right now. And I think we're going to charge into their back soon. Even though they're tired, they can still do something here. I think we're going to charge in. Because we do have the weight of numbers. Oh, look at these charges, man. We're coming on all flanks. What they're going to do. They are bracing. See how this goes. Yeah, a general in there as well. They're getting shot in the back as well, so they're getting hit on all sides. Now, I think I'm going to try and pull these dudes back because they're just getting absolutely hammered. And we'll try and maneuver here. Get our cavalry out there because they're going to get shot down. They're going to shoot a volley soon. This is a good unit here, Austrian Fusiliers. So this might be a bit more harder to kill. But we do have way more stuff involved. These fleeing units will start slowing us down, but they're going to get out of the way. Now, I'm just going to cut down these fleeing units so I get the XP. Now, I might go over here. The raw recruits. Got some cover there, so that'll be nice. Get some XP. Unfortunately, our general unit does not get XP. The swamp will slow us down here, but that's okay. Now I could charge here, but I'll charge soon. This trail of bodies, man. Look at this. That is so brutal. Oh. That's when most of the casualties in this period were, when the army routed, like the cavalry were just sent in, and then it would just be a murder fest. The same thing with medieval battles. Once the army was routed, like that was when the most casualties began. Especially with the Battle of Taunton, where like they took so many casualties when they retreated. And this what was that battle called? I mean, the period War of the Roses. That's right. So same thing here. Look at this trail of bodies, man. Look at this. Wow. That's kind of funny. Okay, we're going to charge in, I think. Finish these dudes off. French attack columns. What's a French war cry? I don't know. Vive la Roy or some, I don't know, something like that. For the king or something. Whoa. Alright, that should be it, man. What the heck? End the battle. Why isn't the battle ended? Oh, what? There's this other unit over here. Oh no, they're bugged out, man. Oh, that's funny. CR says, French war cry, I give up. Man, look, I don't want to play into the stereotype, man, because France, later on, just like a couple of years earlier, probably decades later, is going to be very powerful in the Napoleonic Wars. But for this period, yeah, maybe. Because, yeah. I'm going to speed it up now because I'm just going to charge them. Vive la France, yeah. But then we're fighting as the royalists, so it doesn't really... Did they say Vive la France as the royalists? I'm not sure. Because, yeah, there's no revolutionary France faction. I think that would be cool, though. If we did have one. Hopefully we just, like, kill this unit. Oh no, we're gonna route a bit. That's fine. That's France, yeah, like you're just gonna like get routed. I'm not sure, CR. Maybe they did say that. Vive la France, because it's more about the country, right? But I don't know. Because was there a lot of nationalism before revolutionary France in terms of the ancient regime? I'm not sure. There probably was. That was a good battle for us. We almost killed 3,000 men compared to 1,600 losses to us. We're a bit low on the reservists. Look, we're nearby the next town, so hopefully there's no enemy armies nearby. So we'll take the veterancy. We also got some good items there. We've got some sabers for our horses. Also, I want to keep our recruits a bit more on the veterancy side because apparently it's 150% or something for their veterancy gain. So that's why we want to keep them around before we upgrade them. And the French war recruits are actually not that bad. Compared to Russian recruits, they're really better. Okay, cool. There's no enemy armies in the vicinity. We can send in our light cavalry to get a likely chance to... Oh, that's nice. Got some more cavalry. Okay, that's good for France. So we got 2 units of cavalry. We did take some attrition, but that's all right. We also got some traits for our generals. I think taking Bloodthirsty is good because it's going to be our cavalry brigade. We're going to call this... Somebody's kind of renamed the brigade. Royal Cavalry. How do I spell cavalry? I always forget. And then Infantry Brigade. I could customize their flags, but I'm not that huge on that. These are not good traits. Oh no, cover effectiveness. That might be good. But then we lose 15% charge. Is that worth it? For France, probably, because our morale is going to be an issue. And charging is always about morale and good stats, so maybe... Then again, I like orderly. Just like positive buffs all around. I'll take that. Very nice. And then what else we got? Cover bonus. A French provincial cavalry, man. Level 5. Might want to level them up now. So we can go after the French, this unit here. But how well is it compared to Royal Cavalry? Like how... Okay, Royal Cavalry is still better. Look at the stat difference there. I think we'll go down this line because we want to get French Royal Cavalry as quickly as possible. I don't mind taking the veterancy hit because I really want that heavy cavalry. I really want it. Let's just see and give this cover item to our best unit here. We have lots of cash right now. It's very good. Give our better saber to that. We got half gators. Give that to one of our recruits. We'll sort this out when we get to town. We need to buy some reservists. Let's see what's in the town right now. Ooh. We could get a French Fusilier unit. Or I could get 2 units instead. Look, I'm okay with getting 2 units instead of 1. So I might actually do that. So how much is that? 700 gold I'd spend. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And maybe you need to buy some more reservists. Hold on. We might need the gold, actually. We took some casualties there. We'll buy that first. Let's see how much we have left over. We also need some ammo. Desperately. So yeah. We can't recruit another unit. We could probably sell something. But I don't think... Our money had to go to our resources. Okay, and we've got this military treatise, fire damage, oh, more accuracy, that's always nice. Who will get this? We'll buy an extra slot maybe. Oh, I mean, Only 50 gold. We're out of gold right now. I could burn the town, but that's not a good idea actually. This is a good town. There's also a foundry here. Oh, the artillery's cheaper too, I think. We don't have a arty unit yet, unfortunately. Okay. We've got some options here. We can go to the outpost, the fort. The fort sometimes gives us an arty unit, so that might be good. We'll head towards the outpost because that's one of our objectives. Hopefully get some replenishment on the way. Okay, cool. Should be fine. Your grace, arrival of fresh recruits. I don't have worn uniforms. What? This is such a hard event to get the free unit because you need worn uniforms. I'll just take the reservists. That's always useful. And then we'll probably go for the fort. Of course, that will take some time, but I'm okay with that. Oh, it's an empty fort. It's abandoned, so we're going to take some weapons. We got a good bayonet and okay musket. I was hoping for a legendary item there, bro. I think we'll give the good bayonet. How is this a heavy socket bayonet compared to this? This is a better. Yeah, this is better. So we'll give that to our Irish Fusiliers. And who wants a good bayonet right now? I think this unit. I don't know. I think I'll give it to this unit, Royal Recruits. Yeah, so they're actually going to be good in melee. And as you can see, veterancy gives us +6 to our accuracy, so it's beneficial to have that around for a little bit until probably level 6 probably. Then we upgrade. We also have the Neustadt muskets. So 20% compared to our 16. So one of these units will get the musket. But who will get it? Who has the better accuracy here? This unit. You will have the better musket. Now, do I give... I don't have money for slots, unfortunately. Might sell them then. Now, I think we'll go for the battlefield over here. That's one of our objectives. This could be good. Where's the other battlefields? There's 3 battlefields there. The other one's a bit further away, so that might be difficult. Again, sometimes you can get a really bad roll and your stuff's all over the place. Like, could have got this, but we might discover more outposts, who knows. There might be more. We're good on food, so that's not going to matter. So we can't afford to explore. We want some cheap food there. So we've walked into the enemy's snare. Uh-oh. Weak field army. Define weak. Okay, so we outnumber them, the Austrians. The Battle of Wimpfen. Okay, so I think this is a good matchup for us. In terms of the enemy comp, you can see that they have some light infantry, which Austrian Jaegers, pretty bad. And then they have some good cavalry. They got 2 Hungarian recruits, but the AI is not going to really charge a lot. I don't really see them charge a lot, so I think we'll be fine against that enemy comp. And I think our shooting will just be better in this situation. Here we go. All right, let's fight. Kill them all! Oh, let me get my chat. Continue to fight with your bayonets. Yeah, so with that quote, you know, like there was a doctrine of thought that, hey, you know, we should just do lots of charging because charging is very popular in this period, right? Oh, we've got some chats here. France having a low and round average, lame, dirty. Yeah, yeah. It's because like Griffin's made him like that because France like kind of performed poorly in the 7 Years' War, and that's probably due to a range of factors, not just one singular thing, you know. single unit of French grenadiers routed 2 of my veteran foot troops as the Brits. French melee is strong, but British musketry wins at the distance. Yeah, absolutely does, CR. Absolutely does. I think we'll mop these dudes up. Like, it's going to be pretty easy. I have a good feeling about this. You could also pull back here. They might just sit there, but we'll see what they do. Yeah, the French Grenadiers, like, they can be, like, Grenadier units are pretty good. But you gotta be careful with, you gotta be selective about your charges because you could get shot down very quickly. Especially with the volleys, if you don't time your charges in between the volleys, it can be annoying. We also have some Dragoons. I'm not gonna bother with Dragoons, like, we're just gonna go heavy cav. We're just gonna go heavy cav, man. Because that's our strongest thing. Our heavy cav's is going to be like charging frontally and just routing them instantly, hopefully. Ideally, we're going to be charging them from the flanks. But having, yeah, cavalry is just so good. I love the uniforms. And also I love the flags because all of them are randomly, I think they're randomly generated, but like they're based off historical designs. That's why I don't like to customize them too much because these flags are, you know, historically authentic. So I think they are anyway. Now they got no arty, so that's good. Strongest faction? Oh, that's a hard one. Since the artillery nerf, I'm not sure. Because the new update just recently come out. Look, if I had to roughly guess, I would say France, because they have, like, Griffin hasn't really nerfed heavy cav yet, so that could be a contender. But we'll see. I gotta test some arty spam, you know? And then Jilly Willy says, are there hills or terrain that gives any advantage? So yeah, the hills give you range. The forests, they give you cover, but you get less accuracy because you're in the forest, like there's brush everywhere. The fences give you some cover. The towns give you the best cover and the best shooting, so they're always good to hang out in. Rivers, you move very slowly, and also you get, I think you take more morale damage if you're in them. That's been a recent update. But yeah, the terrain isn't like super realistic. I wish there was like terrain that blocked line of sight. That could be interesting, but then again, you have to code the AI to use that, like to be aware of that. So I understand why he's simplified the terrain. It just makes it more playable for the AI, I assume. Again, this game doesn't have a huge budget, like compared to other games. Like he basically made it with 3 people. And that's a fair criticism. Like the terrain probably could be better. Yeah, having your arty on the hills is like super good. All right, we're getting distracted here. I might have to form up. Now there might be an opportunity here to charge these Jaegers because people underestimate light infantry because they can just soak up shots from other line infantry, and that's a really good tool to have. But it's a luxury. I think it's a luxury unit to have. Would I build my entire army around these units? Nah, I wouldn't build an entirely light infantry army. I saw another YouTuber spamming light infantry and it worked for him, but then it just got nerfed. So I'm not a huge fan of playing overpowered strategies because it just doesn't feel historical to me. Like, sure, it's fun for a little bit, but then, you know, it's going to get boring if you play the most overpowered units. It's actually more fun to play for the challenge. Like from in my opinion, Russia is really dog shit. Really dog shit. Like you can see in my last live stream, I absolutely got hammered in the beginning because their units, their starting units, it's just absolutely terrible. It makes sense, but like, yeah. CR says, I like the simplified terrain. People can shoot around or through trees when hiding in the forest. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, I'm probably in the minority, but I do like it being focused on the gameplay instead of like realistic elements. Like I play a lot of realistic simulators, and you know, everything being a simulator is not good because the AI usually can't handle it. But in this, the AI can handle it. Now they're coming forward. I probably should have put these dudes in the center, but that's okay. We won't be able to get all this cover here, unfortunately. And I would like Fog of War to be added, but then again, a lot of AIs in like when you add Fog of War, the AI already knows your position anyway. Like the AI does cheat in those sort of games where there is Fog of War present. And also AI is a very difficult thing to get right. Like it's never going to be perfect until, you know, it becomes more affordable to develop good AIs. And of course, the majority of people don't like good AIs. I've just seen that across multiple games. It's like, if you make the AI better, like people get mad because they can't beat it. It's like in that StarCraft thing, you know, they created like this really good AI in StarCraft and it could actually beat pro players, but it wasn't fun because the AI is faster than a human. That's why I think pausing is okay in this game, because you know the AI can make split-second decisions and I can't. So that's one advantage AI has, is it can just do everything at once. Okay. So they're coming. Oh, so they have some Grenzers, so that might be good to take out. Might speed up the game a little bit. We'll see if we can get our cavalry set up over here for a nice charge. I forgot we had 2 units of cavalry, man. That's going to be super useful dealing with those Grenzers. Now they're coming forward, I think. No, they have no arty, so I can just sit here as well. And they're going to come forward. Now I'm going to see if I can do a flanking maneuver here. Now I can't really deal with this live infantry unit, unfortunately, because they're just gonna fall back and I'll get shot at. So it's not good. Now I'm not sure, can I defeat these dudes with French dragoons? I should be able to. No, they're turning to face me. That makes sense. That's good, because I don't want them to, like, you know, be marching towards me. We'll see what they do. Okay, they want to come after my units. I could charge them, because they are Grenzers. Not the best melee unit in the world. But they're still line infantry. Like a single volley can just do lots of damage to you. Now what's happening over here? They're just out of range. Yeah, this should be a good engagement for us. We also have to contend with some Grenzer Hussars. They're invigorated. So that might be challenging. Yeah, I'm going to slow down the game here because I want to enjoy the battle. Did you guys see that story where in the American Civil War, the first battle of Manassas, like there was tea party watching the battle, and like they had to run when the Union forces lost. It was just funny. It's like, oh shit, they're gonna kill us now. But like, would they kill civilians? I'm not sure. Probably would, I don't know. Now, who are we gonna focus here? This unit. Now, they're forcing us away. I don't want to charge that right now because they could just shoot into me. Now, we got... I think we'll charge this light infantry. They want to fight. They're shooting on the charge. We're going to get in there. Cavalry duel. We are losing. Oh, no, we're not. We're just about to win. Okay. Oh, no. All right, we'll pull out, pull out. Come on, pull out game. Come on, come on. Get out of there, get out of there. The Grenzers are coming. Pull back, get that cover. We're doing okay on the left flank. Yeah, we're out shooting them pretty well. I might anchor my line a bit here. No, we'll stay there, actually. That unit is forming up against us. Oh, no. Come on, keep going. Get out of there. I didn't see that. Now, we'll get our general in there. No, we'll keep our general here to keep the morale up. Because morale is a problem with France. So our unit is actually losing against Jaegers. That is insane. What? The Jaegers are holding off our peasants, man. What the heck? The general might be needed over here then. We might just win, but holy crap, these Jaegers, man. It is a general unit, so I'm gonna win. Okay. We're not doing too well in this unit. Yeah, we're getting shot up, but we're winning the morale engagement. I think we'll charge soon with this cavalry. I like focusing this unit down. It's about to break. This unit wants some shooting. Luckily, our general's here to get that morale. Now, I think I'm going to charge these Grenzers. They surely can't... This should be enough cavalry to deal with that. Now, that should be well timed because I'm coming in between the volley. Come on. Another wave's coming in. Okay, they're gone. I knew that would be good. I don't like this bug where they stand still like that. Let's run them down. G Willie says, I read that only 5% of wounds were due to bayonets. Is it historically accurate to charge? It is, because most of the army routed. So when you're charging, like when they were charging, usually the defending force routed before the charge happened, like before they got into the melee. As I said in my previous stream, like no one wants to get skewered by a bayonet because a hit into your gut, like you're going to be sitting there like, ah, you know, you're not going to die fast, you know. And also, you know, bayonets can get like stuck, you know. I think that's more of a World War I thing. So like armies, like, yeah, they charged a lot, but it was a game of chicken, right? So like this is when most of the casualties happened. Mostly. I'm not going to say in every case that's what they did because history is not like that. So history can be like, you know, variable. Like for instance, people say that, oh, they didn't use squares in the 7 Years' War. Well, they did, just very rarely. It didn't become like a mainstream thing. It was better to form up into these attack columns or just turn your line around and shoot the cavalry. Alright, we got this in the bag. Now, you should just route. You should just route. CR says subscribe. Thanks for the content. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you watching. Alright, we won. But that is, I think it's a true source. I don't know where that source comes from. I think it's the American Civil War. I can't remember. But there's sources saying, oh, they looked at the bodies, right? And there wasn't many bayonet wounds. That sort of tells you that, oh, they ran away before melee combat happened. Doesn't mean like they didn't fight. Like usually there's some instances where they would fight to the last person. Like I'm sure the Russians at Borodino, they fought pretty heavily. So there are some different instances where they did fight to the last man, you know, that sort of thing. All right, so we got some, we got a 6-pounder. 2,000 kills, that's so good. 2-1. Got some good items here, got some good cash. Very nice. I think I'll take the veterancy. Our units are going to be leveled up. What are we going to do here? Breastplates, I always love that. Let's see there, 25% negative melee damage. Going to give that to one of our cavalry. Got some tea rations. That could go on one of our royal recruits. Who else? It also gives some spirit rations. That's the thing, Plato. Like, I don't know when to switch. When do you tend to start switching over to veterancy instead of Thowers? Oh, you're talking about the options. Well, I always think that veterancy is good to get, like that option, because I always think having your units being more elite is better than getting gold, because you're already getting gold from the engagement, and the reward is not that good. Like I can burn a town, right, and I get more money, or I can find another army to kill and get more money. So money, like for me, the money reward isn't that huge compared to the veterancy. Because think about it, you're going to be fighting larger armies that are going to be more numerous, so maybe it's better to spec into a more elite army. But of course, you know, that's just my opinion. Someone could say that differently. Because yeah, in strategy games, it's always going to be like powerful, you know, metas, right? That's okay, because you don't have to always play meta. I like playing meta sometimes because, you know, it's a strategy game. Like, we always like winning, don't we? Now, we got level 5, level 6 Royal Recruit, so it might be time to switch. And what I like about France is that your Royal Recruits can go into anything. There's a lot of options here. I don't know which one's the best because I haven't played France a lot. Might be good to get some artillery because we do have a gun. Ding Dong Spider says, when I play French, I just keep on charging. So I save up on recruit and gunpowder, then I drill my Royal Recruit to Irish and gets better at charging. Yeah. Yeah, charging is good. But I don't know, like, what's the morale? Like, your morale is pretty bad. Like, you gotta really spec into that, eh? I feel like France here, I'm gonna be building them to be a shooting army with, like, lots of heavy cav if possible. So maybe I go into the cav. What do I got here? Maybe an extra unit with cav would be nice. Like, you know, blobbing out your army early on, Plato, is like good for like new players, right? Because you're going to be dealing with these numerous armies. Again, as I said in my previous stream, there's 2 lines of thought, right? So you either build up this huge army with less veterancy, or you spec into these highly elite units. But then again, it's just like, can those elite units hold out? I haven't tested that yet. And I'm still in the camp of, I get more units. Like, you say, especially once you pay the one-time cost to unlock the other battalions. Yeah. Might be time to get a new battalion soon. I think... Might get some Arty then. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Arty. Why not? Even though we can find Arty, like having some Arty that can just shoot and you don't have to do anything, like that's pretty good in an RTS. So why does this stuff go off our peasants? What the heck? I swear I had this gun equipped to somebody. I think, yeah, we'll give this weapon to one of our peasants. There may be a few musicians there. We also have some nice, yeah, some loot to sell soon. We'll just get whatever. Negative, yeah, that's pretty good. We do have these military treatise. Might be beneficial to pay for a slot, but that's expensive. 100 gold. I think Arty is still good. Like, it's been nerfed, but you know, having an Arty piece just sitting there shooting, and while they're just standing there, right? Like, that's going to get you some kills. So, not as powerful as it used to be, but still. I think we'll buy a slot for one of these dudes. Give them better accuracy. Yeah, it's totally valid, Plateau. All Arty enemy unit, just like bang, bang, bangs. Also, counter battery fire, very useful. Would recommend. Charge. I could buy another slot, but that's kind of... Now, we'll give this to our French Dragoons. They've been doing pretty well, so I will give them the alcohol. We also have some reservists. We're a little bit low on ammo. We do have some options here. Do have 318 gold. I think I'll go to this town because I think we can sell. Yeah, we can get more money. So we'll trek back. Could potentially encounter an enemy army on the way, but we'll take the risk. Because I'm actually pretty happy about our start here. If you compare the start to Russia, like Russia was just a quagmire. Like my Russia stream. Jeez. Yeah, we'll sell everything here. Now we got 544. Do need some... Oh, what do we got here? I think I'll buy the extra unit. More dudes, you know, that fills us up, and we'll start saving for the new brigade. Get some ammo. You know what I wish you could do? I wish you could sell your resources, so you like sell the reservists back to the town, but that's probably not realistic. Plateau says, really nice when you focus all Arty. Yeah, I think I already read that. What else we got here? I could upgrade the recruits right now. I think it's... I don't know. I think level 5, level 6 is when you start upgrading. So let's see what we're going to do here. So is that the better shooting unit? Yes, that is the better shooting unit. So that's our light infantry line there. Could also get more cav. Probably a good idea. Yeah, 4 units of line infantry. I think having 5 units of light infantry is like good. So maybe we're gonna go for one of these Wisp Fusiliers. 35 compared to 20. Oh, that might be good. We'll take the veterancy hit because that's gonna pay dividends in the long run. this unit right here. Yeah, look at that morale. 55, 35 compared to 20. I think that's pretty good. Oh, you also had some German. So many units here. I think I'll go for the Swiss. Let's have a look at the stats real quick. So yeah, 55. So not too bad. Not too bad still. And what about this unit? We can become a Swiss army, man. Let's become a Swiss army. So I'm gonna upgrade now. Yeah, so I think that accuracy is good. Like, we'll level this up. Who else? Everyone's good. Okay, let's go. Alright, where are we going to go now? So we got to secure 5 battlefields. We'll make our way to this next battlefield. I'm liking this. It's a good start. We got 8,350 men trekking down the road. Could also buy some food here. Let's just take a look what's inside. Oh, 1k for these dudes. Nah. Okay, this is okay. We could buy food, but we got plenty of food. No use wasting the money right now. Yeah, also there's better... This is a good spawn. I like the spawn, but we can't get our objectives as easy. Your Grace, we have come upon the field of a recent engagement. Bodies have not yet cooled and scattered equipment litters the ground. There remain supplies to be collected and a few wounded still draw breath among the brush and ditches. As I said before, guys, if you're wounded in the battlefield, they just leave you there. It's very brutal in that sense, you know. We'll take the 2 weapons. Yes, we need better stuff. It wasn't until the late 19th century that they had dedicated field hospitals, I'm pretty sure. No, probably to the Crimean War. Yeah. Like dedicated medical staff for, you know... Hold on, let's have a look. Melee in charge. Hold on. Might be better to give this, because better melee. Yeah. To our Irish Fusiliers. So they do have good melee. Yeah, compare Irish Fusiliers to Swiss Fusiliers. That's our best melee unit so far. I wonder if we can upgrade them. Yeah, Irish Grenadiers. Definitely going to do that later on. Didn't even know there was an Irish Grenadier unit. France. Okay. Go for the outpost. Was there though? Because base data says dedicated medical staff was basically around this time period. Was it though? If it is, then at least by the Napoleonic Wars, France had them fully deployed. See, this isn't the Napoleonic Wars though, and only France technically had them deployed. France do have the best heavy cav. We've come upon a small force of Hungarians marching down the road towards Bash. Yeah, we're in Germany, so I don't know how to say that. Yeah, we'll take this fight. Easy. They're running away, but you will be farmed. Wow, this is a Hungarian army. Look at this, man. So basically, you're going to be sitting there and shooting. Yeah. Okay. Let me just change my screen real quick. When I like move my thing over, it just stuffs up my screen. Okay, we'll fight. This should be relatively easy. Again, as I said in my tips and tricks video, you always want to be farming up those armies, even if they're weaker than you. People say there should be an auto-resolve mechanic, but I'm not a huge fan of that because that just makes the game way more easier. And also, like, this isn't Total War where like there's a strategic element of we've got to defend this town, we've got to fight this massive empire, you know. Auto resolve wouldn't make sense in that sense. Like, this is more of like a tactical game. It's like if I could auto resolve battles in XCOM or something. Like, sure, it'd save you time, but you know, you're removing a huge part of the game there. I think just walking up and shooting will be good in the situation. Or we could just hang out in this town. Could do that. But it's a bit hard because it's not facing the right way. I think we just move up and shoot. We do have the advantage in terms of shooting. Take this hill in front of us. I won't be using... no, we'll use march columns. Do they have any arty? No, they don't. So we can just freely march up. And probably take that hill before they get there. Get some range. We might get charged though, but we do have some arty. That's very nice. 6 pounders, dude. Also, another nice fact of that heavy cavalry is a lot of people think that the breastplates they wear are for stopping bullets, but that's not the case. I believe it's more for the bayonet thrusts and the cavalry slashes. Because I saw a test on YouTube where they tested a breastplate against even just a shitty musket, and the musket just went through. So that's not what they were designed for, like the breastplates for the heavy cavalry. Because when you're in hand-to-hand combat with the saber, like, you're mostly slashing. And, you know, having a breastplate against that is pretty good. So that's why heavy cav was pretty good in this period, or heavy cavalry was still good. I think we'll start forming up now. Our line will be a bit messed up right now, but that's okay. I don't want to fight them in this forest, so I won't move forward too much. Well, look at that French. We might start firing now. They do have some cavalry, so we've got to be careful they don't, you know, hit up our arty. Because the AI can definitely flank in this game. It's not like... They do sometimes frontally charge, but... You know, they do some flanks. So it might be beneficial to have some cavalry just forming in a reserve. And maybe we... Yeah, send our French dragoons to go for some flanking action. Whoops, I forgot about this unit. Now, I think we're going to just... Oh, they're Grenzers though, aren't they? 71... Oh no, we got better accuracy. So 71 accuracy compared to 56, so that we should win that. And we do have better accuracy in our Fusiliers. So these Swiss units, like, they're going to perform so well. Already half morale, what the heck? From one volley. Good choice going for those Swiss, man. Or maybe it was the arty doing that. Oh, I do like the round shot effect though. Oh. Alright, we're taking some fire here. Oh, that's not good. They're on top of a hill. We'll try and move in between their volleys. And what am I doing here? Nah, we've got to... Nah, we got to form up. We're already in the position right now. Alright, their cav is coming for us. So we might have to mass up our cavalry over here. There's 2 units of Grenzer Hussars moving in on our left flank. I might start turning the line here. Now, oh, these Grenzers are taking the toll on us, but we are winning the morale engagement, so I'm okay with that. Get these dudes off volley fire. Now, I'll charge now. Now! We do have the best cav, come on. Oh, it's a kerfuffle here, but it's alright. Now, who do we want to focus down here? To stop shooting that unit? Shoot this unit. Oh, they're just out of range. And I think their cav are coming in. We have the best cav in the world. Come on. Oh no, we got side charged. Oh no, no. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for us because our units are going to get shot there from that Grenza recruit unit. Get out of there, get out of there. Now what are you doing? I didn't tell you to do that. I could just keep charging though. Wow, those Grenza Fusiliers are holding up. So that's not good. Yeah, general over there. I know we're winning, but just. Keep charging. Oh, cannons are shooting into it. Alright, easy. Ding Dong Spider says that there's an achievement for French that you have a full deck of active units and a full deck of reserve units. Huh. Yeah, I gotta get that achievement, eh? It says, so blobbing is a part of the plot. I wouldn't say blobbing is efficient in this game. Like when you charge lots of units into a single unit, you get less efficient. Like bayonet combat when you're slugging it out, like it's not as efficient as shooting. So you're gonna take like more casualties. So it's like more of a morale thing. So you like to charge when the morale, I like to charge when the morale has been like half. Which is historically accurate. Like a lot of battles were decided by a melee charge, right? Or a bayonet charge. Not all of them, but there are instances where the bayonet charges do win the battle. We did take some, as you can see there, when I did those charges, I did take more casualties, as you can see. Also, their shooting was taking its toll. I think I'll just take the efficiency again. I do have the reservist ready to go. You also got a new trait. Like blobbing, I don't know, like, because blobbing in real life is a real strategy because, for instance, the French in the Napoleonic Wars, for example, they were massing up with attack columns and charging in all their units, right? A few volleys beforehand, then they just charge in because, you know, it's all about speed and maneuver. So when people call it blobbing, like, I don't know, I think that's kind of historically accurate to an extent, but that's just my opinion. Because this isn't in the period of the 19th century where you have these modern rifles, right? In the later, like, 1880s or whatever, where they have more accurate firearms. So charging is going to be an effective military tactic. I misclicked. I wasn't supposed to click that. Doesn't matter. What do we get? Cover effectiveness. Okay, whatever. Well, I wasn't focused then. 10 melee. Got a better sword. Oh, might be better to get Hussar sabers, but this is more consistent. We'll take the Dragoon swords. You also got some tobacco rations. Give that to one of our royal recruits. Tea rations. Could give this to somebody. Who has the worst accuracy right now? This unit. Maybe I'd swap out the tea and give this to someone else. No, we'll sell this. Tobacco rations are not a good item. What about half gators? I'll just give that to someone random. It's not a hugely influential item. I think we'll sell these. We've got good sabers already. And do we want to upgrade anybody? No, everyone's still leveling up. Can upgrade our French dragoons here. Oh, we're getting closer to the Royal Cavalry, so I think I'll just get that as quick as possible. That'll be very good in the later stages. Already 74 melee. Oh, I can already see the heavy cav, man. All right, so we need some ammunition. I think we're going to continue going south towards this outpost. Good run so far. We'll come back to you because we're going to get some ammo very soon. Another army. Very small army. We will fight this. They're running away. Might force march it. Catch up. The Battle of Rain. What a name. Is it going to be raining? Come on. One thing I wish the game did have was a weather mechanic, but you know, it's an indie game, 3 people making the game, like it's not going to have as many realistic elements, I would say. Again, another Hungarian army. All Hungarians. Got some Grenza Fusiliers, they might be tough to deal with, but if I get my cavalry in, should be able to clean them up. Yeah, this would be an easy fight, I think. The cavalry would just swoop in and just kill the light infantry, hopefully. Get some XP as well. Gearing up for the next boss fight right now. Set to rain here. It's an okay spawn. Good maneuver over here, but that'll take too long. And I think I'll win in a full-on engagement. Again, first act is always pretty easy. But it gets way harder in the later acts. Way harder. I even lost one of my last streams. Maybe I keep the Irish Fusiliers in reserve. Because they will charge soon. Again, I like having a balanced army right now. Look at this. We've got some cav, got some arty, got some infantry. It's going pretty well. French gentleman cavalry. And will be lots of light infantry. Yeah, wow, okay. So they have decent accuracy. Hopefully we can catch them out and discharge them. I won't be going to attack column because I'm not going to be moving a lot. I'll get our arty closer because if we're closer, like it does more damage, I think. French gentleman cavalry. They're confident. Led by a general as well. An officer. Got to get these dudes leveled up too. French provincial cavalry. Not too bad. I think they're the best provincial cavalry. I'm not sure. I think the only country I haven't played yet is probably Prussia. I've played a little bit of them, but not too much. What are they going to do? They're probably just going to sit there. That's okay for me because I got arty. Who do I fire first? Who do I fire? All Grenzers. Hey, this is a light infantry army. Could potentially just charge them down with the cavalry right now. But let's just get some free damage off with this arty. Only got 8 kills. As you can see, the arty's been nerfed. Used to get like 60 kills from a single volley. I think we'll go the sides here. They do have some Grenzer Hussars. Might blob up our cav here in the left. Bro, if there was friendly fire in this game with Arty, I think you'd take like so many casualties though. Just the way the game's designed, it's like, man. Oh, we're doing some decent damage. 34 killed. We don't have any canister though. Yeah, will they outshoot me here? No, no, they'll outshoot me. Yes, they will. Apparently, so plateau, like, according to what's that source they use? I can't remember. But yeah, they were a large army. So in this period, their associators, like, they had the largest army. I'm pretty sure. I think so. I don't know. I'm not a huge Seven Wars expert. More of a Victorian expert. Might charge these dudes down. Might charge them now because we're gonna get outshot here, eh? We'll wait for our next volley and probably charge in. Don't want to be spending too long sitting here shooting light infantry. Because that's what Grenzers are. This is going to be easy army. I'm even out shooting them with my Swiss. Let's see how this cav goes. This should just mop them up. Oh, hello. Hello. That might be... I might actually lose that unit, actually. I wasn't careful there. I was unlucky. I wasn't watching. That's a bit of a clusterfuck there, but that's all right. Run him down. Rally to me, royal recruits, rally to me. Now, since they have a fully light infantry army, like, I'm just gonna win the charges. Get my general up there to get the morale. Oh no, they might break. Nah, just. Oh, I completely annihilated this army, eh? That was really quick. It was all light infantry, so I was able just to mop that up. And I think if Griffin was to adjust that comp, I think you need more light infantry in that one. 2,000 compared to 1,000. Pretty good ratios, I would say. As you can see, the melee does cost me a bit in terms of casualties. More veterancy. More veterancy, please. We also got a new general trait. Very nice indeed. I don't know how to say that, eh? You can also skip the traits, but there's no point in doing that because, you know, you're just gimping yourself when you do that. Like, it doesn't re-roll the trait. I like enduring. No, I'll take confident. 10% morale. That's pretty good. Haven't had a general die yet. Haversacks. Don't really care about ammo consumption. 34. Oh, that's pretty good bonus, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think stamina items are that good. Like, if I had the choice over like more DPS over stamina, like I choose the DPS. Or the damage per second. Give this to somebody. But not really, because they all have pretty good... I could buy an extra slot. Maybe I buy a Purchasing Brigade. And then I'll buy... Who's our best shooting unit right now? No one yet, because we did take the efficiency hit. Yeah, I don't invest in bayonets. I'm just going full horde mode right now. Hopefully they're cheap. I'll probably buy some bayonets in the next town. I always like getting more units. That's probably why I'm taking lots of casualties, because my bayonets are trash. That's probably why. Okay. Let's just see what's in here. I don't think there's anything good. No, that's okay, but $100? Nah. I will sell some stuff. That should be good. Yeah. Powder house. Could get buck and ball, but probably more bayonets or a better cannon instead. Hopefully there's a cannon place over here. Replenish our troops. Ah. Another ammo dump. Whatever. We'll come back to you. Another enemy army? Yeah, if you're confident or invigorated, you get better stats. So there is a line of thought that if you spec into morale, then it's good as well. I think, does it tell me like, see, reaching 75 to 100 morale provide combat bonuses. So you want to reach around 75, I reckon, to get that combat bonus. Because if getting to 100 is a bit, you have to invest a lot, wouldn't you? You'll take this fight, I think. They're running too, so that's good. Maybe I should be fine. All peasants, cavalry. Good. This will be a good engagement. Just shoot him down. Free speed. Oh, warbands, boring, you're finding small armies. You won't be saying that when we get to the next axe. Let's see if we can take this engagement over here in the cover. They probably won't come towards us though. I kind of missed the AI like standing still, because Griffin changed it where they don't stand still as much. Maybe because that's when Artie was overpowered, so that was probably beneficial for the player. I don't see anything valuable here, so I won't be moving a lot. Like, there's not much valuable cover there, really. I guess I could go here, but then that's a bit U-shaped, and that's a bit annoying to set up in. It'd also be nice to get some, I should have bought some ammo. That's all good though. I think I'll get the cover because that's like a bit split there. But then they're going to walk into the forest, aren't they? Maybe I go into the forest a bit. I don't want them getting the forest. Fuck that. How much ammo do we have? Is there like a thing telling us how much ammo? Yeah, we're going to run out of ammo very quickly, unfortunately. I forgot about that. I should have bought some ammo. Now, do they have any cab? They got Grenzers. They got Grenzers and Austrian light cab. Okay. Yeah, it's all just peasants. Should be easy. But then again, this guy's low strength, so maybe it's not a good idea. No, I'm just gonna pull back. This unit's low strength, it's gonna probably rout. Just the weight of numbers. Who do I fire first? This flank. My limited ammunition. And the cav is coming on the left flank. Might be a good idea to counter that. How's their accuracy? Pretty terrible. Might be able to charge this unit. But we're already low morale, man. What the heck? I think I can tank the cavalry, man. I think I can just go in there and tank them. This French cav, very good. Even their low tier cav, like, it's better. Oh, riding this unit with 832 men. Here comes a huge cavalry charge. Not that huge, but... Oh, they're turning to face me. But should be able to get in there before lots of shots come in. Oh, instantly broke. Let's see what this cab does. Oh, he's content to staying there. We just watch this cavalry unit. It might get a bit dangerous. Oh, they're charging me. That's fine. I have 2 units of cab. They should just get annihilated. What are you doing? Oh, they didn't get the charge bonus off. Oh, rip. They should win, though. I think I will charge. That French cav, man, look at that kill ratio. 212 to 45. That is really good. And that's just like the second tier, whatever. I can see it getting very powerful. We got some enemy cav charging. That might be a problem. If I go like this... I'll volley fire. Huge rout going on. What are you doing? I tell you to charge. Alright, this battle has been won. Try and farm up these units. Still an enemy cav unit. Run him down! I should be able to just tank these dudes even when I'm exhausted because French Cav's so good. Very nice. Easy. Alright, we're getting the snowball going. Could go after this entrenched army. Oh, look at that kill death ratio. I killed way more. Charging is worth it in that situation. Veterancy. I have to get more units now. What do we get? What do we go for here? More Swiss? We'll become a Swiss army, man. Like, look at that. Like, oh, I see why. It's because this is a higher veterancy cost. Look. Maybe let's go for the French, see how they perform. I haven't tested France a lot, so we'll compare these two while they're fighting and see how they do. Also go... I might start upgrading now because we're going to be fighting the boss army. Alright, so their accuracy in the Swiss are 60. And these dudes... Oh, this has gotten worse, but that's okay. I'm investing in the long term, I'll say that. Now, Fusiliers here, oh my god, we could make them powerful. Let's get them into Grenadiers. Oh, 70 charge, 74 melee, this unit's gonna do well. Now, we're running out of ammunition. So I say we go to the nearest town to get some supplies. And then... Get some ammunition. Some more shoot. That'd be nice. Some ammunition. Oh no, we already got ammunition. What am I doing? Okay, sell, sell, sell. This is a good place to sell. Oh, hold on. Nah, this is a good place to sell. Wait, hold on. We got heavy jackets. We want to keep that. Because that gives us negative 15% to our melee damage. Oh, to the enemies. That's good. And also, it costs us more to recruit a unit. Who do we give this to? French Provincial Cavalry. Get them going down to heavy cav. Our army's kind of small right now. I need more units. All units. I think we go after these outposts. So 1, 2... So if I get these 3 outposts, I should be able to get that free unit. Yeah, let's do that. French Royal Cav. So we get a free unit. That's usually normally 1k to get in terms of hiring. Or probably even more, I can't remember. Give them the ammunition. Huzzah. Free weapons. Kind of weird. Lots of melee charging muskets, might be useful right now. No, it's better than the shitty muskets. Everyone has a good musket, so might sell this stuff. So I'm not trying to spec into melee in terms of the line infantry, so Right, where's the next outpost? Could go down here. I think it'd be better to go down here because they're closer. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, more items at shops. That's hello. Powder house. Oh, I could get these. I might buy these, hey, cover bonus. 20%. Hell yeah. What else is here? Oh, it's a bit expensive, isn't it? 200 for a buck and ball. I don't know. Probably not worth it. Maybe? I don't know. 45 accuracy though. Oh. How much space do I have? Yeah, we'll buy it, whatever. Where did I... It was in the powder house, that's right. We'll buy the good buck and ball. More accuracy for our dudes. Who needs it right now? This unit does. So maybe we give them... Take away the gators and give them buck and ball. Why didn't they give you more accuracy? What the heck? That's weird. Wait, hold on. We give it to our Irish Grenadiers. Actually, that's probably a better choice because they're going to be close range. But why doesn't that modifier apply? What? 45% accuracy. Maybe it's bugged. Buy a slot there. See if we can get where we can give this color bonus to. Take away that move speed, give them the pickaxes. Minecraft pickaxes. Alright, where do we head to now? To the outpost. That was the plan of action, we're gonna follow it. Oh. Enemy army just spawned off the edge of the map. Do we fight this engagement? I think the music's bugging out again. Yeah, it's bugging out. Alright, so this is a choice we're going to make. I want to be outnumbered. But I do have a good core of units. Can I take this fight? What are they? Are they Austrians? They're Austrians. Oh, this is a choice we're gonna make. I could lose, I don't know. There's a lot of enemy units. Yeah, whatever, we'll fight it. The Battle of Ulm. Okay. Oh no, they've got an extra unit now. Hungarian Fusiliers, not too concerned about them because they have shitty accuracy. Shit accuracy. Bad accuracy. Lots of... Got 2 units of cav. They got an arty piece, so not too bad to fight this. If I find some good cover and get them coming at me, it'll be pretty good. Potsdam Giants, yeah, the previous king of Prussia, man, he had a thing for those. Damn. Well, he's probably gay or something, I don't know. I think so, I can't remember. No, he just likes soldiers. He just likes soldiers, man. Too much. Alright, what they got here? Lots of Hungarians. Maybe I form up here. Or here. I think this is good because we've got some cover from the hedges. Not too bad. We'll put our Swiss Fusiliers in the center. Our Swiss Fusiliers are confident, so that's going to give them a huge boost. Yeah, that's going to pay dividends. I think this will be an okay battle. And our cavalry. Let's see if the music doesn't bug out again. Okay, it's normal. Veteran 4 artillery, that should do something. Veterancy 4. I think we're gonna hang out near this little farmstead. French gentleman cavalry. Of course I'm a gentleman. One of our units has a musician unit. People are like, oh, you should model the musicians, like 3 models. I'm like, yeah, they could have done that. But, you know, you're not going to really notice because most of the gameplay, you're just like sitting at this eye level all the time. So I can see why they didn't go full out on the details in terms of, you know, zooming in, you know. It's more about that grander picture instead of, you know, focusing on it, you know, zooming in, you know. Now this is a huge army. Look how many units they got. Hopefully our elite units can just deal with it. Maybe the Irish Grenadiers, they sit in reserve. We're going to be outnumbered pretty heavily here. There's a town over there, so that should be nice cover. Their arty is going forward. I could probably snipe that arty. Let's see what we can do. Did they have any arty? I can't remember. Oh yeah, 1 arty here, that's right. 6-pounder. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. They also have grape shot. I haven't used grape shot yet. I don't know if it's good. Someone will have to tell me. Haven't heard anyone talking about grape shot yet in this game. I think I'll have my arty set up here. Luckily, it doesn't matter how close you are to your units, you can still shoot over their heads. That's like the arcadey things that people talk about, but at the end of the day, we're playing a video game. There's going to be some arcadey elements in certain areas. Like in real life, lots of your armies died to disease. Like, is that a fun mechanic? No. So, you know, realism does not always equal fun. But I do wish this game had a disease mechanic where, you know, you do take some attrition, but not to historical levels, you know. Okay, they're shooting our car. That's not a good idea. We'll pull back. Our army is so small, bro. But they're more elite. They should be more elite. Look at this, man. Yeah, if they charge us, we're going to be in some trouble. But I don't think they'll charge us. Oh, they're going to sit there, man. Okay. Maybe I go forward now. No, they're moving. They keep moving. They're still moving. Yeah, we lost 17 dudes to some round shot. Unfortunate. You can see the riderless horses here. Is our arty in range yet? Yes, they are. Start firing. Again, we might be fighting in this forest here, but I think the town will be better than the forest. Because the forest does negative steel accuracy. So I don't think I'm gonna go in the forest. Better be in the town. So let's have a look. So in being in the town, I have terrain, buildings, but I have 92% accuracy. And you see that, where's the cover? Yeah, cover 55. Cover 90 in this place. Cover 63. Cover 74, so that's pretty good. Now I'm just out of range of their cannons. I don't know why. Maybe their crews are better. We basically have the same cannon. What the fuck? Yeah. They have longer range? What the heck? Oh no, because they're shooting my infantry, that's why. Yeah, Artie's been nerfed. Artie's been nerfed. So I can afford to sit here. They're still coming forward though. Losing 40 men. That sounds about right. They're still coming forward, that's what I want. But we might get flanked, eh? Because we're gonna get... They have a huge army bearing down on us. So this might be moderately challenging. We've dealt 54 kills to that. That's not too bad. Kind of an artillery duel right now. Who's gonna come in first? They're still coming forward. So I will stand still. Switch targets a little bit because they're in the town now. Oh no, they're moving out. Keep firing that unit. I think this will be an interesting battle. I can already see it happening. 11 kills. Okay, this unit is already about to rout. So that's good. Again, charging this forest will be a bit difficult, I think. Maybe I set up my grenadiers over here. You know, general over here, because I think these guys are going to take a lot of damage. Yes, we killed a Hungarian unit already. We are inflicting lots of casualties here, so I will stay here. Do the artillery fire on this unit. This unit here will have to take the brunt of those 3 units coming on our position. That's fine though. You get some canister as well. Yeah, our ratios are really looking good here. And these guys aren't even leveled up yet. We are out shooting them pretty well here. I could probably tank the hit, say, with this cavalry. We'll prepare our grenadiers to charge these Crownland recruits. Don't want to charge in yet with the cav, because I'm winning the shooting, so it's going good. I'll shoot this unit with the arty. We're taking a lot of hits from here, unfortunately. But they're just going to have to hold out until I deal with this unit. I'm shattering everybody here. Gonna wait till they're low morale here. Our general is giving me a good bonus there. They can hold out. Because I don't want to be charging into Hungarians too much. It's not a good trade. Maybe I turn to face this dude. Look at those dead bodies, man. Look at all those round shots. Again, Artie doing pretty well. 236. Still a good amount of damage. I am getting flanked here a bit, so it might be beneficial to shift my line a little bit. Maybe I send in the heavy cab in that position. I don't want to be charging through a forest because that's very... Because all my cavalry will just get slowed down and get shot down. We'll send in the heavy cav. I know it's a frontal charge, but this is French cavalry. It's a very good unit. Oh, they're already running anyway. No fun. What about these Hungarian hussars? I can deal with them. Here come the cavalry. Here come the cavalry. I think I'll turn to face this dude. Cavalry engagement. French heavy cav taking some beating there, but we're gonna win. But that morality drops, eh? Alright, deal this unit quickly. They've already formed up. Oh no, 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 get in there. Run them down. Run them down. Alright, cool, they're gone. And they're already on the run. We have a unit of cavalry coming out of position. Get everyone on volley fire to get some extra kills. I think I'll charge here. Irish Grenadiers, I think we're going to charge them down the road. As it's looking pretty good here. Swiss Fusiliers are fighting near the town. But they're braced, so it should be fine. How are we doing over here? How's our melee? Pretty comparable units here, shooting it out. But we have cavalry on the way, charging into their flank. Oh, they're speeding down that road. They should just mop them up. Yeah, look at that. Instantly routed. The Grenadiers, run them down. Whoa. Keep charging. Your Grenadiers. For France. Get some XP on these units. We'll charge them down because this battle has been won. Grenadier is so good. Is there still some units around? Yeah. Oh shit. They're hitting our cav. That's not good. Very good engagement for us. Could have been cleaner, but that's alright. Get some XP from those units that are shattered. Oh, don't bunch up like that. cavalry took some losses, but it's okay. They got some nice kills. I can see those ratios. I'm gonna take some fire from that arty, but that's okay. Has to be done. There we go. Very nice. I think I took some casualties there, but it's all right. Battle of Ulm. No, that was actually better than our last engagement. 4,777 versus their 1,674. That was a good battle. Almost 1-4. I killed 4 units for their 1. Very nice. Now, do I take the reservists? No, I take the veterancy. I can find more reservists later. No, that's sweet veterancy. Sweet veterancy. Ooh. I do like elusive. Hang out in the bushes, man. Cover efficiency, fire damage, -5%. This is also good. Strict, 15% veterancy game, but I like elusive. Our general here hasn't died yet. That's so good. Remember my last campaign, all my generals died, and that just killed me. These bonuses are pretty significant. Since this is a cavalry brigade, I think going steadfast is good. Let's have a look at our brigades. So they got 598 kills, this brigade here. They've taken some losses. This brigade's doing better. Nice. Okay, we got some items here. Kind of like trash items, not gonna lie. Give the gators to the arty, make them move faster. Got a horse here. Frisian horses. Who do these go to? Probably our gentleman cavalry. Gentleman cavalry. Wow, 90 melee. Look at that already. I can already tell it's going to be awesome. Maybe get some pocket Bibles to dragoons. Yeah, well, what's better here? Maybe the treatise is better. I'll give them the treat. I can't give cavalry treatise. Large canteens. Who would that go to? The arty. More stamina? No, I don't care about stamina for arty. Level 4 Swiss Fusiliers. Very nice. Do they need any charge? Nah. It's good. Could spend 100 gold for this, but they're already pretty decked out, those Irish Grenadiers, anyway. They probably need more morale, though. Alright, I think that's good. I'll sell everything else. Replenish what we got. We need ammo. We need reservists right now. We need to buy some stuff, actually. Go to Ulm. And we'll go for this next outpost to get our heavy cav. Sell everything. Is there any reservists? And lots of ammo. Then you buy up everything here. A little bit more ammo. Cool. Everyone is getting replenished and getting ammo. Do I want to buy anything here? Probably. Could get an extra unit of royal recruits. Not a bad idea. Because we have opened up a new brigade. Yeah, I think I'll do that. More units. All units. Go next to unit now. Could also use an officer. I will spend 50 gold for a trash officer. The reason why I'm doing that is because you can level them up over time, and we're in Act 1, so it makes sense. Because we'll have plenty of time to level up this officer. So we got an extra officer. Cool. Do we need anything else? We've got some cannons here we can come back to. Like, you know, getting a better gun might be good. Like 600 for a 12-pounder. But the accuracy is very poor. As you can see, the shell damage is way better than a 3-pounder. Maybe it's better to go for the Lycorn. 30% accuracy. 35 damage. I think the Lycorn would be pretty good to go after. About 600 gold. I don't know. We'll see if we can come back to that if we can. Don't want to burn anything now. I used to say like, oh, you should burn all the time. Like, Griffin's changed that where, you know, the HQ comes after you faster if you do that. It can be beneficial though, situationally. I can get another cavalry unit. So if I come back, so I lose an officer, but I get a light cavalry unit. I don't have any of these two, unfortunately, at the moment, but I can give an officer. So I might do that. So what I do is I go here, put you in reserve, and that should get me the extra cavalry unit. That's not light cav? What? You just gave me one of the best cavalry units. What? That's crazy. Oh no, it's because I took the outpost. I'm weird. Okay, we got some hussars. Not too bad. Pretty decent unit. Like light cav's always nice because they're really fast. It can also be upgraded to this unit. Less charge, but better melee. Very nice. Got a good cavalry corps here. Put our Royal Cavalry into a brigade here. The Royal Cavalry of France. Need a general for this army though. Let's have a look at the stats real quick. Nah. Can't really put them in them. To this unit. Alright, we're doing pretty well. Got lots of food. I'm gonna go for the battlefield now. Get that bonus. 2 battlefields over here, so I think I'll go for those 2 battlefields. There's also an encampment. Might go off that as well. 10,000 men. Looking pretty sweet. Oh, okay. So there's a chance I can get heavy... Face a tough enemy field army. To get a heavy line infantry regiment. The last stand. I heard these are pretty comparable to boss armies though. Do I take the fight? Do I take the fight? Tough enemy field army. Could be fun. I could also try and get it, but I have an unlikely chance to rescue it. Let's do it. Why not? Swiss Grenadiers. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're comparable in strength. Another Battle of Ulm. Oh, this should be easy. Like, they just have peasants, man. Crownland recruits. Some arty pieces, so we might have to push. They got some Hungarian hussars. That might be difficult to deal with. But we have some heavy cav. Come on. Should be able to... It'll be interesting to see if the hussars can beat the heavy cav. Because Hungarian hussars are really good. Hopefully the AI just charges frontally, but we'll see what happens. Second Battle of Ulm. We get a heavy line infantry unit if we win this. Oh, we already got it, but that would come in handy. The Swiss Grenadiers. Their shooting is already pretty good for base stats, like 58. 37, 40 melee. Not the best out of the gate, but can level that up. They're very comparable in strength, so this will be a fun battle. Won't be outnumbered. I think I'll hang out here. Yeah. So what I'll do is get our most elite units in the front. So I think these Swiss are our most elite. The Royal Recruits will be on the flanks, I think. Because, yeah, we don't want them to get hit up too much. Got lots of Grenadiers now. What an interesting comp. I also just run... I run any comp, really. I don't go for a too min-max comp. You know, I just run whatever's good. Like, if I was min-maxing, I'd probably go, like, really into the cav. But that's kind of boring to me. This should be okay for now. Gonna have a long frontage here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Now, how's my shooting with the Grenadiers here? Maybe I have my Swiss in the front because they do have some decent accuracy. The Royal Recruits are pretty terrible. The ones, those are my recently bought troops. Pretty interesting army we got here. Good contingent of cav, man. Like, we got so much cav. That's gonna come in handy. Put our Grenadiers in reserve here. Very good melee stats all around. Nah, hold on. You go here. And the Royal Recruits will go here. Near our camp. Yeah, I think this will be a good formation. Are they coming towards us? Yes, they are. Got 2 units of artillery. 3 pounders and a howitzer, so kind of bad arty. I'm not a huge fan of howitzers, though, because look at that accuracy, 20%. But if they hit the shot, they get 40 damage. So when that shot hits, it hits, you know? I think our next strategy after this battle will be buying some better guns if we can for our arty piece. Look at all this heavy cav, man. Oh, they're coming a bit forward, man. Let's have a go at them. Huzzahs are up. Huzzahs. This is when light cavalry becomes useful. They're really fast. Or maybe not. That's not really fast, is it? Terrain movement speed. Maybe the cover's slowing us down. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we need to get better guns. Look at our range. It's not that great. I think the range is nerfed as well in the arty update. It used to be like this big, like up to here. See if we can... Oh, they've got some cav as well, following them around. Maybe I send in my heavy cav. Oh, that's too risky. No, that's too risky. Because they got Hungarian Hussars, which is a pretty decent unit. 61 charge and 43 melee. Like, I could probably win it, but then I get shot up by the infantry behind them. And I don't want to lose my cav or, you know, take damage. We'll see what they do. Maybe if they... see what they do. Because this unit is pretty good. Maybe I do risk it. I'm going to risk it. Sending our cav just to blob that Hussar unit. Royal Cavalry. Oh, I forgot about this unit. I'm not paying attention. Forward! Vive la France. Use the road to get us there faster. They also might open up with the... Nah, they're running away, bro. Nah, it's too close. It's too close. They're too close to the enemy infantry. Maybe I could just tank it. I don't know. Nah. Because I have heavy cavalry. See how this battle develops. One little detail I hope they... I don't know, they fixed it. The wheels being a bit weird. Yeah, see the wheels? Oh no, they're fine, actually. So like turning the wrong way in another update. I think we'll just sit them in reserve. It's gonna be fun with this heavy cav, man. This is the first time I've actually massed up this amount of cavalry. Oh my god, look at this. 121 melee. Level 1. That is only level 1 too. They're confident as well. Speed up the game. Can do some counter battery fire. I will do that. Not really that effective, eh? I killed 12 dudes, but like, who cares? I'm getting hit up here in the flank by the arty. This is gonna be a fun fight, man. Look at this. They're all peasants though, I should just rout them. Crown them recruits. Terrible accuracy. Oh, this unit's doing weird stuff. I think it's trying to flank me, that's what it's trying to do. Let's see how this cav does. It's probably a bad idea, but let's see how it goes. Huge cavalry charge. I should just wipe the floor with them because they're recruits. Guy, come on. Oh, I took a hit, but that's okay. I only lost 10 dudes, that's alright. Oh my god, look at that heavy cav, man. Absolutely annihilating. Even Hungarians, they're falling to the cav. Oh my god, look at this. We're getting shot up though. Our hussars will go down the center. Wow, that was easy. That's why I'm saying cav is OP with France, man. Look at that. Even the gentleman cav is pretty good. Keep going. I don't think charging heavy cav into arty is a good idea. So they'll just get hit up by the canister. There's still some units around here, but it's just about maximizing our kills here. Look at this. Just tanking the hits, man. Even when they're like exhausted, they're still doing very well. See if these hussars can get in there. Battle has been won. That was not tough. That wasn't a tough field army. I knew it was a good choice taking that. Oh no, Hungarian Hussars, they're actually pretty dangerous. Alright, let's see if our tied heavy cav can deal with this. They should be able to, but we'll see. Yeah, they're gonna all... They might just win. What? Wow, those Hussars are not even leveled up, man. And they routed Hungarians. Wow. I don't know, like, maybe I was wrong saying the Hungarian Hussars are a powerful light cav unit. Because I just saw French Hussars kill a Hungarian Hussar unit. Oh, what a battle, man. That was just a slaughter. Huh. See how they're very slow on the river now? That's been changed. Alright, everyone move up. Move up. Didn't even have to use my grenadiers for that one. Oops. They've come back for more. No, they're still coming back. What the heck, man? What the heck? Oh no, I don't want my dreams to shatter. No, 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 no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Wait, man, why are you going full speed, man? I want to finish this battle, man. Didn't matter though, because the Hungarians just routed on contact. Wow. To Dragoons. Wow, okay. Maybe because I had items on them. Wow, wow. And again, probably chain routed. $3,585 to my 1,000 dead. Oh. I think I'll take the veterancy again. We got some breastplates. Very nice. This is a good run. Good feeling. Alright, we got some breastplates. That's so good. I'm gonna give it to our French Royal Cav. Yeah. Negative 25% melee received. And maybe we give the jackets to the Hussars, because they're doing pretty well. And then we got some elevation screws. We'll give that to our artillery. We have some gators. Might give the gators to the arty. Oh no, we take the better move speed. And then we'll give some stuff for this. Royal recruits. Now I'll take the large limber chest for the arty. Only $50. Give them negative 25% ammo consumption. So they do eat up the ammo. They're already halfway through on that one. And we'll sell some stuff. Need to get some reservists real quick. Now, I could go for the battlefield. Maybe I'll go for the battlefield. I want to get that bonus. Look, we'll go a bit dry on the reservists for a little bit and get these 2 points of interest if we can. We have plenty of food for the campaign. Could spend 40 gold for a regimental staff officer. Retired veteran. Yeah, we'll do that. That's pretty nice. We'll do that too. 25% casualties restored. Who's been taking the most casualties right now? Maybe our grenadiers will need that, because they'll be in the thick of it. Oh, it also gives us 12 morale. That's really good. Yeah, those Swiss Grenadiers are way better than the Irish Grenadiers. Where do you even get those dudes from? They must be the best one. Hold on, let's look at their stats. I don't know. Yeah, they must be the best one. 70 morale compared, yeah. I think your Swiss Grenadiers are your best melee unit here. By far. Yeah, they are. They must be. If we're not comparing cavalry, like, this is your best melee unit in terms of infantry. How much does their efficiency cost? I forgot. Alright. What's that going to do? Oh, we need ammo as well. We should get that bonus that gives us like free ammo soon. About to get that very soon. And we have plenty of time before the HQ. Plenty of time. Got a slum over here. Let's check out the hood. I could pay for local intelligence and all patrol armies in this region are revealed. I don't really care about that. I will hire them for sabotage and delay the HQ. We have plenty of money, so that's an alright option. Plenty of food. But we'll need to buy up some reservists and ammunition. We got a bad event. So we need to get the reservists. But we still get it anyway for not taking that event. Cool, we got Camp Powdermaster. So basically free ammo, but we pay 1 gold a day. Not too bad. So we've got all our secondary objectives. And now I think we're going to march to the nearest town, Ulm. We're going back to our trusty town of Ulm. We might have to force march it, but we're going to take some attrition if we do that. Nah, we'll move there normally. Our army is kind of decked out right now. I think we'll drill. Now we'll try and hunt around for some extra armies to kill before we fight the boss army. But I think I'll have to leave it soon here, guys. But we'll just do all the necessary actions. So I have to pick up my grandma. Okay. She's playing bingo at the moment. Need more of the service. And then maybe a little bit more. And more ammo. Okay, everyone's decked out here. I could sell my loot as well. Could buy a general. I did say we want to get this Lycorn if we can, but we don't have the cash for it. Could use better bayonets too, but that's a luxury, isn't it? Get a better general. Or like just a cheap general, sorry. Probably this general. Prudent. Get some extra combat effectiveness. $87, pretty cheap. Man, you take the worst salary. Alright, we're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. I think we'll march around. Have a look around. Try and get some more gold. We could also fight this army. I'm pretty confident about this army. But I think I'll have to go soon. I think I will go to this army, then I have to shut down the stream. Very close, I have to go soon. Go for this convoy. Because we do have... we'll take some attrition. Take some forced march. Just so we don't take longer. I will delay the HQ. Battle of Daesham. Oh, this army is actually pretty difficult. Wow, look at this. So they got 3 arty pieces. They got No, 4 actually. And they got some cav, not too like shitty cav, to be honest. And then got some infantry. Oh, not too bad. Like I can probably deal with that. Just the arty's gonna be doing lots of damage, so it might be prudent to do a frontal attack, get into the combat as much as possible. But I think I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, because I gotta go pick up my grandma. So yeah, and yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the stream. I'm making more live streams because I have lots of free time right now. After my doing a trimester of study, so I'm pretty free. Gonna be streaming other stuff as well, more videos as well, more long form content. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Really enjoyed it. France is pretty good. I recommend it. I actually thought they were terrible, but pretty good faction. I'll see you guys later. Bye. YouTube.